Well, once again, welcome race fans to Tucson Speedway as we are live on Fan Choice TV, and it is the day that we've all been waiting for, the running of the second annual Chili Willy 100 here at the action track built for speed. And standing next to me is longtime Tucson racer, a couple super late model championships, a late model championship. This boy knows how to cowboy a car around. But Chuck Ware's 07 car looks really good, but a little qualifying problem. We were just talking about it, running a crate motor. Let the fans know what happened, but what's coming?
Well, I don't really know what happens. Wish we did. I think we're all right. We were pretty good in practice Thursday night. I think the driver made a little error of qualifying yesterday, put us back in the field a little. But I think we'll be all right. These crate cars, I think for the long race, I think are going to stay maybe a little more consistent than these really fast times you're seeing up front. So I think we can get it up there, and we'll mix it up a little bit. It's these are the best of the best of short track racers here. 80 degrees on a Saturday, how do we beat that? So we're going to have some fun no matter what. The guys that have qualified up front, we got a lot of people from out of state here, and these guys are used to traveling, coming to new racetracks, and so they put down some qualifying laps. I think it's going to be a very interesting 100-lapper.
Well, Chuck, one thing that in talking with all of you race car drivers or local guys, of course, want to get the trophy back here after Dustin Nash kind of did the whole slow stay at the back with the crate motor car, and with 10 laps to go, he just came to the front and won it. But one thing they're all talking about, we have the best of the best. Last night we saw 3 wide racing. This track is capable of that, and it's not 1 or 2 laps, it's capable of many. And with 30 plus super late models starting 100 laps, positioning is important, but also patience.
Oh, I agree, and I think you're gonna see it play into the guys that are good racers, not necessarily good qualifiers. I suspect we'll be in lap traffic in probably 20-25 laps. So the racetrack allows you to run 3-4 separate grooves sometimes. So passing isn't a problem, but patience is. So I think the guys that stay patient work their way through the lap cars, and I think you'll see those guys up the front at the end.
Well, Chuck, you came back with a super late model towards the end of our first inaugural NASCAR season. Now we're going into season number 2. Of course, we start March 28th through October. We got Lucas Oil Modifieds coming in. We got a great Can-Am rest, but this is what everybody's been waiting for. Second annual, we anticipate 3 or 4 years from now to be back to like we were in Winter Heat. This track offers a lot.
It sure does. I ran the Winter Heat series back in the 90s. You had 50, 60 super late models show up for a 24-car starting field, I think it was back then. We've kind of been out of it a little bit. We got our feet wet a little last year for 4 races. We did roll out 2 new cars here for this race, and we have a crate car and an open motor car for the normal season, and we're looking forward to it, and we're looking forward to this event growing every year. This year we have a lot more out-of-state support than we had last year, and I think it's going to continue to grow. Everybody we've talked to, I spent a lot of time with Chris Engelson. A lot of these guys that are here from out of state are having a great time, and how do you beat it? 80 degrees in February. Most of these guys are shoveling snow, so we got to love that. So,
well, we want to welcome everybody to Tucson Speedway. It happens at 3 o'clock, gates open. We go live at 5, and for most of you on Fan Choice TV, this will be a feed coming later tonight. We go live with NASCAR at 5 o'clock tonight. Watch this guy right here, 07. He'll be a sleeper. He's been on this track probably more laps except for Carl Trimmer. So that'll tell you how much history behind this gentleman right here. From Tucson, Arizona, this is Woody Cummins for Fan Choice TV at the action track built for speed, Tucson Speedway.